just felt like a frustrating night, primarily on the defensive end in that third quarter. Just what were your takeaways from
Recording in progress.
Yeah, definitely the third and the fourth, or mostly the third quarter is kind of where we lost the game. I just thought our defensive rotations were bad. Like, we were good in the first rotation, but the second rotation was just never there. And you know, when you give up that many points in the second half, it's gonna be hard to win. So.
Yeah, Caitlin, what kind of happened in the second quarter with the double technical? It seemed like you and Victoria were kind of jawing at each other after that made three.
Yeah, two competitive people and hit us with the double tech. Honestly, that's about it.
Well, so why do you feel like this team's defense hasn't clicked in the way you wanted yet this season?
I feel like if I knew why, we probably figured it out.
Of course.
So, I mean, like she said, it's just about making that extra effort to rotate. You know, just it sounds simple, but just taking pride in defense and guarding your man, helping on help side. You know, controlling things that you can control, like back cuts and like getting over screens, talking more. So, I say just that.
Caitlin, you kind of said just that you and Victoria kind of got into it just because of the competitive nature that you have. Seems like just right out of the gate, even as a rookie, like you've came in and kept the same competitive nature that you had in college. I mean, was that, how does that happen, and how do you find that switch where you're just as competitive as you are?
Yeah, I think just being competitive is who I am. It's what I've done my whole career. I think at times there's ways I can probably channel it a little bit better, but that's just basketball at the end of the day. That's never gonna change. I'm never gonna lose that. I feel like I'm getting hammered. I don't know. I appreciate Christy getting a tech too. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and you said that you feel like you can channel it a little bit better. Are you ever able to channel your frustration into competitiveness? I mean, how does that correlate?
I think that's what I try to do every single time. Is like those moments, like you just want to turn it into a competitive fire and go out there and play, and that's my goal.
George, we go ahead.
Nellesi, you returned to the starting lineup today, get your 1,000th career point. Can you just talk about those two things happening?
Yeah, I mean, it's a blessing to reach 1,000 points in 3 years. I don't take this game for granted. So every time I'm on the floor, I'm gonna give everything I got. So I mean, our goal is to win here, man. I'm just so ready to win. It's not a good feeling just losing all these games when we have so much talent in this room. So I don't know, just ready to get back to winning.
Yeah, Caitlin, in the first half, it kind of seemed like it was your most disciplined performance. I guess is the way to put it. Not turning the ball over, shot selection, getting to the basket. How do you think that your first half shaped up to, all the games prior, and in your performance?
Yeah, I thought I played a good first half. I think really of my 2 turnovers, I only felt like a couple of them were bad. Like, there's still like a few in transition that are, I'm willing to take the risk there. But other than that, like, shot the ball well, took good shots. I feel like my shot selection all year has been really good. Felt like my shot selection in the second half was really good. There were just shots that didn't go down. A couple of the threes that I usually make, a couple of layups that I usually make. Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice to make a few more baskets, but that's basketball. That's how it goes. Take care of the ball a little bit better. I don't know. It was nice to see Lou get going there in the second half too. So the more we can do that, it's not really about offense. It was our defense. The offense was fine. We scored 88 points, but we're not going to win a basketball game giving up 103. So.
Yeah, Melissa, you mentioned you wanted to get back to winning. Do you think the issues are kind of like chemistry with not being together for very long, or defense, or just like a combination of everything?
Defense. That's it. It's just defense. I feel like our chemistry is there. I mean, we play well offensively. Like she said, we can score with anybody in this league. It's just about our defense.
So.
Caitlin, you played all but 4 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Was that surprising to you, and do you think Coach Sides was trying to send a message?
I don't think
To the
she's trying to
team.
send a message. I'm not sure what message exactly you'd be referring to, but I mean, it wasn't surprising. I think, that's kind of what this team needed. I felt like I might have got a little bit winded there in the second half, so I need to be able to find a second gear to kick into to help this team win a little bit better. I thought I got a little lackadaisical on defense. Kind of got caught breathing and standing a few times. Wasn't moving as crisp on offense, so I think that'll, come, We're playing so many games, and I get a little beat up, and then playing 40 minutes on top of that, it can be hard at times. But I'm still lucky. Like I wouldn't change it for the world. So,
Last one.
And I guess just like on a bit of a lighter note, Caitlin, like I feel like there's a side of you that people might not see. Like before the game, you're kind of playing around with assistant coaches' kids. See, I don't know if you saw, but there was a sign in the crowd that said there was somebody who traveled from Utah to come watch you play. Like, what does that mean to you? And do you kind of still keep that in perspective amidst the frustration?
Absolutely, and like at the end of the day, like that's why you play basketball. Like, sure, the wins are great, all that is great, but the way the game has changed over the course of my career, whether it's college and now coming here, and like you look around at all these young girls, like they're coming to these games, and then even after the game we lose by however many points, but they're like still the happiest young girls in the world. Like, couldn't be more thrilled that they're here with their families and with their parents or with whoever brought them, and they could care less how much we won by or how many points I scored or whatever it was. Like, for them it's like just the experience and seeing us play. Like that's the coolest thing to me. So I appreciate you asking, and I hope our fans continue to come back, because like this team is really fun to watch. I don't think we're really showing our full product yet, and it's just a work in progress. We're young, we're inexperienced, and I know we sound like a broken record saying that, but like it's true. And we did some good things. We won the second quarter. We were only down 6 at halftime, and then it really gets away from us in the third. So we won the fourth, but this league is that good where you have one bad spurt and it's over, and that seems like it's been the case for us in a lot of these games that we've lost.